Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to another WABA IG Live conversation here on Instagram. I am your lovely host, Helen Bohanna, with She Knows Her Sports. And guess what? Here's another Sunday special. And today's guest is Mr. Willie Madison. He is the owner of the Illinois Conquerors. But we're going to get to that in just a moment. For those of you who are unfamiliar or just now, getting familiarized or continuing to support, the WABA is made up of 36 teams, 19 states, one league. They are also known as the League of Opportunity, and they have an extended platform for female basketball players worldwide, post-college, or at least 18 years of age, who are looking to live out their dream and become a professional by either playing in the WNBA or signing a contract to go play overseas. And back to the League of Opportunity statement. If you are a small business and you are located in one of the cities where they host a team, or if you have a sports brand and you want to get it out there on the market, or better yet, if you want to live out your dream in becoming a team owner. Yes, a team owner. The WABA have league expansion open until April the 30th of this year. So therefore, there is still a little over a month for you to reach out to the WABA and say, hey, introduce yourself and let them know that you want to own a team, okay? Get with this league or get lost, because I'm going to tell you now, they growing rapidly every day. This league is just so phenomenal, ran by a phenomenal woman. She is surrounded by a phenomenal team. So, again, please log on to www.womensaba.com. Follow them here on Instagram at womensaba. And, of course, follow me here at She Knows Her Sports. But other than that, I do believe our guest has joined in. So let me go ahead and request him so we can get to know Willie Madison. Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing? It's a beautiful day out here in the A, so I just thought I'd
Uh,
conduct this interview outside.
oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Sweet. It's nice here also.
Okay. So that's
Yeah.
good. Like I said, hey, we picked a better day. I mean, what better day to pick? It's
Oh
nice
yeah,
weather.
definitely.
We alive.
Sunday. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you letting the supporters know who you are. You one of the new
Uh,
teams, so you get to get
yeah,
on here
yeah.
and introduce yourself.
Right.
So speaking of
Yeah.
that, go ahead and let the viewers know who you are.
Well, I'm Willie Madison, the owner of Illinois Conquerors. Um, yeah, we're a new team. Looking to really, well, the name speaks for itself, as far as conquer the league as well. Um, but yeah, as far as with basketball, been playing it all my life since 9 years old,
Okay.
and just been in the game. Yep.
Okay, so you've been playing since you were 9. Did you continue on through middle school, high school? Do you have some college
Oh,
background?
well, okay. Yeah, like I said, I've been playing since 9. Definitely middle school and high school. College didn't really play. On and off, on and off.
Okay,
A little lazy in the classroom.
it's
So
okay.
but
But look at you.
yeah.
So it's okay.
Yeah, yeah. So, and that's mainly my thing now, whatever I lacked in growing up, I teach in a way opposite. Telling,
Okay.
because I experienced, you know, not be able to play because of, maybe because, like I said, being lazy in the classroom, or maybe just confidence issues. So I try to, when I train players or kids, or just coaching, I try to, you know, teach the opposite of, you know, as far
Exactly.
as being
You
positive,
learn valuable lessons. You're
right,
teaching them your
exactly.
valuable lessons.
Yeah,
That's
right. So
that's
I
that's
definitely,
great.
yep, yeah.
But I see. So your team is under great leadership. That's good. So when did it occur to you that you wanted to become a team owner?
Um, it's definitely something I always wanted to do. Like this is my first year actually doing it. So, you
Mhm.
know, I just wanted to do things my own way. Um, I got some experience, with from other teams like Chicago Fury that I'm currently an assistant coach at now. Shout out to Reese Carter
Okay.
and Mike Williams for giving me the opportunity to take part in that team. We currently in the playoffs right now, third in the nation. So we doing big things in the ABA as well. So and like I said, as far as owning my own team, I wanted to just have my own imprint on things, and you know, just build my own legacy as well. Nothing against any other owners or anything. You just want to do your own thing.
Exactly, as you should.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
did you? Who put you in the in contact with Marcia?
Who put me in I honestly, I think I was curious. How did I? Because it's funny because it was like 3 years ago. I hit her up. I forgot how I got in contact with her, but it was 3 years ago, and she hit me up this year, and I was like, man, she remember me, because at that time, 3 years ago, I wasn't able to really do. I was just getting information at the time. So then
Yeah,
3 years later, she just hit me up out the blue, and I was like, you know what? I think it's meant. She hit me out 3 years ago. Like, she thought
exactly.
about me. I was like, man, you know
That
what?
was
This is
your
my
cue
time.
right there. That was
It's
your
my
cue.
time right now. So, yeah. So that
Good,
really
good,
pushed
good. Because
me.
3 years ago is when the WABA began. But look at them now;
Right.
they are 36 teams in.
Yeah.
36.
Yeah. I'm
So
excited, man.
that's
Yeah.
huge. Me
Yeah.
too. Me too.
hmm
So what are your goals for the being a team owner? Do you want to own more teams? Do you want to take this team and really be able to mold the next generation of female basketball
hmm
WABA champions and Hall of Famers?
Right. Um.
Do you want to create opportunities for those like that's local to you in your community
mm,
who
right.
really want to
hmm
grasp the chance of owning a team or being part of your team somehow, some way, so you can mold them to go off on their own.
hmm Yeah. Definitely. Definitely one team at a time, of course. I definitely want to be able to create opportunities for players. Whether I want to compete, because you got some players they just want to compete. They probably don't want to go overseas
Yeah.
or WNBA. So I want this combination of those type of players be able to provide opportunities for better situations, as well
Mhm.
as people who want to stay here. Hey, we can compete and we can make the best of here. Just be a
Okay.
so definitely want to be like I say, elite team, a winner. you know, and yeah,
Yeah.
basically, yeah. Yep.
Do you have a full roster right now?
Not a full roster. I got a few verbal commits. But about by the time the season started, I'll say about June we should be full though. We
Okay.
should be
So
full.
with that
Yeah.
being said, I need you to go ahead and take this chance to announce you are still looking for more players for your team.
hmm
What
hmm
type of players are you looking for? What you want them to bring?
Oh, I definitely work ethic. Work ethic. That's one thing I know that never fails any athlete. Your work ethic. You know, the more time you spend with something, it's like a relationship. The more time you spend with something, you're going to get to know it. It should become better, and you know, uh, good attitude, of course. We all ran into athletes that were great at what they do, but probably had a bad attitude, and it's not a good. it's not a good atmosphere. So you definitely want to have teammates or players with a great attitude and great work ethic. And that's pretty much all I pretty much ask for. Really, everything else will handle itself. So,
Okay. Okay. I mean,
hmm
which makes a lot of sense. When you
hmm
become a team, it's basically like a family. Everybody got to be
right, right,
accord.
exactly.
So, um,
hmm
do you have your full staff? Like, are you looking for a head coach, an assistant coach, a GM? Like, do you have any
Uh,
positions available?
yes, I am looking. Right now, I'm serving all those. So, but so I am looking for help to you know the goal is, I would like to just to be the owner, coaching, like maybe the first year I'll probably start off as the coach,
Mm-hmm.
and then, years down the line, I plan on just being an owner. And but yeah, I am looking for assistants, GMs and even people who help me work out, get for the equipment, just stuff like that, just a whole staff, yeah. And it'll come. The word is out there, but like um, closer to the time, I know those things will come. I have people in mind. It's just nothing that's set in stone already. So yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's good. You're on a great start. So what are you looking for your surrounding environment? For the people that you're going to allow to come in and be part of your team. What are you looking for in them?
Um, like I say, good attitude and work ethic. Whatever your task is, whether it's to keep the score, just do your best. You know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer. Do your best. The rest. So, like part of having a good attitude, you know, um, I just want to positive vibes around. I understand, stuff will come up, but as long as you can nip it in the bud, I mean, that means a lot, versus stuff lingering on. Just create a good atmosphere, to the point when I am able to send players overseas, they got something to come back to. Usually, if when you leave, but sometimes when you're from a good place, you'll leave, but you'll come back, and
Yeah,
then you never know. It's a teaching to for people who do leave. They can bring that to wherever they go, because it's all about building one another, and then we branch off and have deal with the same principles elsewhere, So yeah, just good atmosphere basically.
okay. Speaking
Yeah.
from as a true team owner, um, how does it feel being a fresh team that's coming into what seems to be the most anticipated season thus far?
I'm sorry.
Okay, how does it feel being a fresh team
Can you repeat
coming
that one more time?
into
That's kind of
what
breaking up.
seems to be
Okay.
okay? How does it feel being a fresh team coming in on what seems to be the most anticipated season thus far?
Uh,
Can you hear me?
oh man, it feels great because
You
yeah, I
may.
can hear you now. I can hear you now. Um, hello,
Yeah, I can hear you.
hello.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Um, okay. I mean, it's great because first of all, don't nobody know us, and that's fine, So and you just get the competing part, like I really feel like we're going to do well, you know, this season. I mean, I just like the competing part, because I hear a lot about the other teams like this DC and the DC team and the Atlanta team. I hear, I watch the interviews and
Okay.
so, it's something to look for. We love to compete over here, so
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. As you should, because I'm gonna tell you now. You better come with it. You
yeah,
better
yeah.
come with it. With
hmm
the teams that's already been involved for quite a few years. These ladies are
hmm
hungry.
right.
So, when they hit that court, they're gonna be
Yeah, I
ready.
love it.
I can tell
I
you
mean,
that now.
I love it.
How are you? Oh, go ahead.
No, you was breaking up. I didn't hear you. You was about to say a question, right?
No, no, no. I was telling you, you can go ahead and continue. What's up? Can you move to another? Is it your Wi-Fi? Can you hear me?
On the phone. I don't think it's the why. I can hear you now. Can you
Okay.
hear me? Oh,
No, I was just saying that you can finish off what you were saying.
oh no, I was done. You was talking about the anticipated season,
Oh,
right? Right, right, right.
yeah. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I was just making sure I ain't want to take off
Oh
and
no, no, it's all good. It's
so
all good. It's all good.
how are you putting yourself out there now that you are a new team? What's your
Um,
marketing campaign?
well, basically, it's just through the social medias and uh, have it, and then word through mouth. I'm had to get out there and uh, put some stuff out in the communities and like I'm really looking to do that next month. Get some posters, flyers. And then, like I said, I'm really just trying to use social media as much as I can.
Okay.
And yeah, so yeah.
Oh yeah, those graphics and with the information on there, it'll definitely help you. And
Mhm.
as you share it, of course, the league will share it. I will share it on my platform. So, also a good way is to make sure that your supporters, you get
Yeah.
all your graphics out to your supporters and have them to share
Mhm.
it. So to really get the word out. So how are you connected with your community? Do you do a lot of? Are you giving back? Do you mentor the youth? Are you anywhere near Chicago? What part of Illinois are you in?
Yeah. I'm from the Maywood Broadview area, so I'm like probably like I'm less than 10 minutes away from Chicago. So,
Okay.
but far as giving back, I help out with youth programs in high schools, as far as with the coaching and training kids and stuff like that.
Okay,
That's
good,
what I do, as far as giving back. Yeah.
good. And I would like to suggest like the kids that you are training and things of that nature. Once the season start, if everything gets a little better and the pandemic permits, have the kids to like lend a helping hand also. Just to train them, give
Oh
them
yeah,
something to do,
definitely,
like
definitely.
during home games and
Hmm.
things of that nature. That'll
Yeah.
that'll definitely help out and mold them. You can never go wrong. Just
Oh yeah.
rebuild the village for the next generation that's coming up.
Hmm.
How have you been during this past year? Like during this whole pandemic, how have you been?
I've been good. I've been busy.
Good.
My work didn't stop for me. I've been
What do you
busy. Only
do?
thing, well, I own a cleaning service, Madwell Cleaning Services. Um, Small time, but like I said, it keeps me busy. So,
Hey, you can never go
um,
wrong with a cleaning service.
oh yeah, especially during this pandemic, right?
Exactly.
Right. But yeah, yeah. Only thing, the gym shut down, and so it was kind of rough, not going to the gyms. But other than that, I mean, I've been pretty much busy
Okay,
with the
that's
cleaning
good.
service. So
That's
yeah,
good. So not only are you a team owner, you are a businessman. You're an entrepreneur.
yeah,
That's
yep.
dope. It's a lot of dope
Hmm.
people that's connected with this league. It's very interesting to find out what everybody does
Oh
outside of
yeah.
basketball. So, um, as
Hmm.
the as because this is basically like the anniversary of the pandemic. This time last year, as
Okay.
recent unjust was going on and a lot of rioting and stuff like that. Was there any chaos up there where you're located?
Yeah, a lot of rioting in the stores and stuff like that.
Mm,
Pretty much the same stuff that was going around the nation is pretty much here too as well. By being a big city, so yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it's pretty rough. Yeah.
So how are you mentally with all that's been going on with the people of color? Like, the recent unjust,
Mm,
especially against our men and women and the children. So,
mm,
I'm pretty sure that you have, come across um, that and probably seen some news clips and read some
mm.
articles on it. Like, so how are you as a man, like mentally? Did it affect you at all?
Um, did it affect me? You know, like far as with I know with the police and stuff, like how to like me personally, I know good and bad police. I mean, I know more good, of course, but so it's like my idea on the police is, I mean, I understand that it's good and bad in everything that we do. It's just that unfortunately, society, we live in a point finger society,
Yes.
and we definitely it's like we what's the word I'm trying to use? We broadcast the wrong on, and it can be about any situation,
Yeah.
like like I heard the saying like a lie can travel quicker than the truth. You see what I'm
Yes.
saying? So it's
Yes.
so like you know I understand, is the racism is going on. I mean, body, you know what I'm saying? It's wrong. Whether it's I just want to see us as a society just get along. It don't matter what race we are, or, gender, whatever. Just get along with one another. Understand it. That we are different, but we're all like human. So and that's just cooler with all this foolishness. I mean to not like somebody because of their skin color. I mean, like that's crazy.
Yeah,
You
that
know what
is
I'm saying? You don't even
crazy.
you don't even know that person. I mean, a person can save your life one day or something. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And
You may need that
just
person of color.
right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's just foolishness, and you know, it's deeper than it's a lot deeper than that. Just confusion that we have. Amongst one another. I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, we all human. We all look different. I'm glad we all look different because if we all look the same, it would probably be boring.
Right.
So I mean, I mean, the whole goal is, man, just life. Period. Just get along with each other, and I mean, like, learn from each other. I mean, you imagine a world, just everybody just with love and just respect, man. I mean, like, that's worth more than money. That's worth more than money. I mean, like, if I can walk down the street just to tell my brother what's up, and be in peace. I mean, that's worth more than any mansion, any money, or a nice car. I mean, it's that freedom. That's like true freedom. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, that that's what I look for, and so I think as an individual, whatever you have going on, whether you're a teacher or a police officer or a business owner or a team owner, man, take with what you got and try to build with that,
Yeah.
build, because we try to put so much on athletes, like these big athletes, or what's like the presidents and stuff, like they're going to change, or what their word is valid. Don't get me wrong, everybody's word is respected, but I would say take if you're in your community, man, do your best with what you have right there, and then all that stuff will trickle down to the next community. I mean, don't look for like somebody to change your community. You see what I'm saying? Like
Yes. It takes
you
everybody, not just one
it,
person.
it, it takes everybody. You know what I'm saying? If anything, quit giving these people that much power because they're human just like you. You know what I'm saying? So, but what's going on in your community. So, therefore you can do something about that. I mean, we all got abilities, and so it's important how we use our abilities. You know, do you want to use your ability in a good way, or you want to use your ability in a bad way? You know what I'm saying? That's the choice you have. You know what I'm saying? So, I would say, it's cool if you can get the help, but don't wait on it. You know what I'm saying? You can do something about it. You know, God made you. You know what I'm saying? So,
Exactly.
like, you can do something about it. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That was deep. That just gave me chills. You just spoke
Uh,
the truth right there. So I mean, you just really
yeah.
elaborated on my next question, but still, like, if it was up to
Hmm.
you, what would be the
Hmm.
change that you would like to see?
Just continue to being the best version of myself. I think when an individual can be the best version of themselves, you know, everything else will follow. How you handle situations. You see what I'm saying? Like, when we, what's the word I'm trying to use? If you just continue to be in the best version of yourself, whether you coaching a team or just dealing with people, good will come out of you. You see what I'm saying? Because that's being the best you can be. You're being humble, you understanding your mistakes, and trying to fix them, or because we're not going to be perfect. We're going to make mistakes, but it's important that we humble ourselves and learn from them. And if you take a person that's willing to be that way, and I think that's priceless, because that now because people watch people. So if you see that person like mess up, but like humbling themselves to be better, then you don't have that much pressure on, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to be this perfect person, but
Exactly.
it's impossible. You know what I'm saying? It's impossible. So, like I would say, just continue, just be the best version, continue to be the best version of yourself, and I mean, and definitely a part of that is being humble, you know, and to know truth, understand that, you know, I don't have it all figured out.
Exactly. That's
Only
never
one person got
good.
it. Yeah. So
But
yeah,
amen. It all
yeah.
starts with yourself. So that's what's up.
Hmm.
That was some great advice right there. Speaking of change, you see how us women are coming up in the sports industry. Like,
Hmm.
yo,
Yeah,
team
that,
owners, league
yeah,
owners,
yeah.
coaches,
Hmm.
referees,
Hmm.
media correspondents. So what do you think of
I
that? What?
I think it's great. I mean, it's definitely been around. It's just unfortunate, how society is,
Yeah.
but I think it's great that, it's finally coming around, and, like I say, equal opportunity for everybody, whether it's, male or female, I mean, respect one another. That's all it is. Just respect one another, like I said, I know society, you know, back in the day, all women they only can do this, and, and like I say, these, women have been good basketball players, good basketball players, before time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even they've been good at other stuff. It's just unfortunately, like they just not getting their, respect, now to do these things. But I think it's great that they getting the opportunity now, and like I said before, I really want to see where we all just respect one another and be great at be great at what we all can do.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
speaking as from a team owner perspective,
Hmm.
how important is it to you to make sure that your female ball players get the respect that they deserve?
Oh, it's very important. It's very important to me. I mean, because like a lot of people ask me, is it a difference between coaching men and women? I'm like, man, it's basketball at the end of the day. I mean, it don't, I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the women, they're better fundamentally. I think the only thing the man has is that, athleticism and, stuff, but sure, you got women dunking.
Exactly.
So it's like,
Duncan.
yeah, so, like, I like to go back on your question. It's very important. Man, if a person, putting the work in and they succeeding, sure, why not? I mean, like they deserve their respect.
Yeah.
Any athlete, male or female. So yeah, it's very important to me.
Okay. That this leads to the next question. The WABA goes by a three-word slogan. It's
Hmm.
our time. When you hear those
Okay.
three words, it's our time. What comes to your mind? Like
Uh,
when you hear someone from this league be like, "It's our time."
right, right, right. I mean, it speak for itself. It's our time, meaning that, give us our props, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because the reason why I'm going back and forth with it because, like, it's okay. You said it's been our time, right? You know what I'm saying. It's just that I think people need to catch up because, like I said, it's always been good women basketball players or good at anything. It's just that people need to catch up and understand this been here. You see what I'm saying? So, maybe to you, you can say, yes, your time now, but these women been great already.
I
You know what I'm saying?
like
So,
being
so
here.
right, you know what I'm saying? It's just you
Yeah.
not noticing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You
So
you catch
yeah,
up. So that's
right,
dope. That's dope. I
yeah,
love asking this question because it's just so many takes on it. Everybody.
right,
You know,
definitely.
so it's. I'm very intrigued when I'm asking that question because I just really want to hear what people have to say. Um,
Mm-hmm,
there is 5 months now. You have 5 months before
mm-hmm,
August is here.
right.
Between now and August, how are you preparing for the season?
Oh, so I'm already right now practice plans already. uh, Man, I mean, like I said, I am excited and it's like, I mean, I'm really not thinking about any other teams in particular. I'm just looking to dominate the league, and like I said, I'm writing out practice plans right now, and it's like creating a formula, like okay, how to succeed, and you know, as far as getting ready for it, you know, we put the work in. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know no other way. As
Okay.
far as getting ready for it, picking the players that I feel that can execute what the vision is, and being professional about our approach to the game, and like you say, family, being a family about it. We got a task and everybody on the same page, and yeah.
Um.
So,
So how can um how can someone contact you like for your when are you looking to do your upcoming team tryouts and are you
uh,
hiring now for your staff?
well, right now I'm dealing with players right now. Like I say, as far as assistant coaches and GMs and head coach, I'm serving right now.
Okay.
Assistant coach, I do have some, a couple people in mind. It's just not written in stone yet. This first year, I'm debating if I want to do tryouts or not. I'm pretty much hand picking right now. Now, you can send me footage if you have any, and then we can go from there. But for now, I haven't decided if I want to do a tryout. But I'm just hand picking players right now. So yeah,
Okay. Um, or
yeah.
is there any opportunity for
Maybe.
sponsorship, or are there any opportunities for
Um,
sponsorship, or maybe a small business to partner with you?
yeah, I'm always open, for sponsorship. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'll
Okay,
be
so
open to it.
How can anyone get in
Hmm.
touch with you?
Uh, through the social media, Instagram. I have a Facebook. You can contact me through those.
And do you have an email address?
Yeah, yeah, I do. GODLUVU7 at Yahoo. That's God love you 7 at Yahoo.
At Yahoo. Okay. So what's your
Yeah.
Instagram name? You gotta tell all that. You
Mhm.
marketing yourself. What's your Instagram name?
Instagram name Willie Madison 7. And my Facebook is Willie Madison. This is
Okay.
plain.
Okay. Okay. Now, last but not
Hmm.
least, I know you said it previously, but I don't know if anybody got to catch it. But this is my favorite question of all. This is call out time. Call out. Call them out. Who is it? Who you looking forward to playing?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm really not worried about anybody.
Okay.
Like I say, I hear about the elite teams. I hear about the elite teams, and I seen some footages, but with the girls I got, that the girls I got so far, I feel like uh, really, as long as we do what we have to do, put the work in, we'll be fine. That's how confident I
Okay.
am in my team.
Well,
We'll
you
be
know,
fine. So. Hmm.
that's your opinion. That's how you feel. Okay. It's not a
Hmm.
right or wrong answer. But last
Right.
question, but definitely not least, when August comes, and
Hmm.
let's say this is your first game, this is tip off. When your
Right.
starting five touch that court, describe in one word when your team hit the court. What comes to mind?
Conquerors.
All right. All right.
Yep,
All right.
Conquerors.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, your team name. Okay.
Oh
Conquerors.
yeah. Yeah, it got
That's
meaning
what's
behind
up.
it.
That's what's up.
Yeah, yeah, yep.
Hey, you can't get no better than that.
Okay.
I mean, Conquerors is self explanatory, especially when you hear the word. So that's what's
Definitely.
up. All right, really
Hmm.
well. Thank you so much for your time. And before we close out, I definitely ask all my guests to leave us to close us out with a positive word. This is Sunday. This day is
Hmm.
beautiful. It's the first day. It's the beginning of a new
Hmm.
week. So what positive word are you gonna close us out with? It could be one word, it could be a statement, or just however you feel and just let it all out.
Okay. Well, like I said before earlier, definitely, do your best and God do the rest. Meaning that, no need for that pressure, man. No need for that pressure. You just do what you got to do. You know, talk to God about it. And trust Him. That He's going to do what's best for you at all times. Maybe you might not like it. You might not like it. You know what I'm saying, on certain things, but you got to trust Him that He knows best and He's going to look out for you, and it'll all make sense. At a time. So you just do the best with what you got. You're not going to be perfect. You know you're a human being, but the blessing part about it is you affiliate yourself with someone who is perfect. That's God. So
Hey,
you do your best, God
man,
do the
you
rest.
better come
Yeah.
to work on Sunday. You better come
It's
on
Sunday.
this.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
yeah.
Pastor Willie. All
I
right. Well,
don't
thank
want
you.
to.
Well, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, thank you so much for letting us get to know you and your team.
Mm.
Just know that as long as this platform is in existence, this is your first interview, but I'm pretty sure it won't be your last. I'm
Yeah,
looking forward.
probably had a trophy for the next interview. So
Okay. Hey, okay. I would love to see your next interview between now and whenever it may be. I'm pretty sure
uh,
it's going to be a lot of growth. Um,
oh yeah,
and
definitely.
for your players, don't be afraid to send over the information of your players because we would love
Oh yeah, definitely,
definitely get to
definitely.
know them too. And
Yeah.
other than that, keep being great. Keep being a conqueror. Thank you so
Mm.
much for your time, and we look forward. Oh, are you coming to the owners and coaches meeting here in Atlanta in May?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah,
Okay. Well, if
definitely.
we don't talk between now and then, we'll see you in May.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, thank you, and you
Uh,
enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
all right, you too.
All right.
All right.
All right, you guys. There you have it. That was our Sunday special conversation. Again, this is Helen Bohanna with She Knows Her Sports. Um, thank you so much for tuning in. Um, be sure to be on the lookout on my stories or the WABA stories for next week's guest. Again, for all of you who are inspiring team owners, you would love to be a WABA basketball player, if you have a sports brand, or if you are a small business, please, please, please be sure to visit www.womensaba.com for more information and to reach out to CEO and league owner Marsha Blunt. Again, follow us here on Instagram at Women's ABA and at She Knows Her Sports. Follow us on Twitter at Women's ABA and at Mogul Helen Bohanna. Bohanna Helen J. I'm sorry. And also like our pages on Facebook at She Knows Her Sports with Helen Bohanna and Women's American Basketball Association. Other than that, you guys enjoy your Sunday. Be safe. If you have to go out, wear your mask, social distance, and wash your hands. Today is the first day of a new week, new mindset, new goals. Let's conquer them. Other than that, reporting to you live from a beautiful day in the A, and I'll see you next week.